Hi everyone, welcome to my passive money making guide. I'm going to show you a few methods that will make you about 50 mil GP per day with only 5 minutes of work. Timestamps for each method are down in the description. Let's get into it. Jagex recently made the Extreme Combat Potions tradable and added a new Grand Exchange set for all of the Overload ingredients. For this method, you'll be buying each of the Extreme Potions in Clean Tourstoles and assembling the sets. They can be assembled in noted form, so this is really fast. The individual potions and tourstoles cost about 58k right now, and the set is about 65.5k, so that's a 7.6k difference right now. The buy limit for each extreme potion is 1000 potions per 4 hours, so you can make up to 6000 overload sets per day for a total of about 45 million GP per day. When you have the overload ingredients, just go to the GE Sets tab, scroll to the very bottom and exchange your components for the overload ingredient set. This method is highly variable based on current prices, offers, and if your potions actually get filled. In my footage here, I actually made 12,000 GP per overload pack, so your potential profit here is really high if you're willing to sell high. You definitely will have times when you don't reach your trade limits if you keep your buy prices reasonable, so the floor of this method is much lower. If you plan to do this method, I would suggest adding each of the ingredients to your GE favorites list, which will make this really fast. This takes me about 2 minutes to collect the potions, create the sets, sell them back, and put in more buy offers. There are no requirements for this other than some starting cash. I recommend at least 25 million GP. Next up is making unfinished potions with partial potion producers. Partial potion producers are invention machines that automatically mix clean herbs into vial. For this method, you want the upgraded level 114 Invention Partial Potion Producer DX in your Invention Guild hotspots. You can have up to 3 of these active at the same time, each mixing 960 unfinished potions per day. The current most profitable potion is the Spirit Weed Potion right now, making about 2.1 million GP per machine per day. I'll put a link to the RS Wiki Herb Profit Calculator down in the description for other options. Just add your clean herbs in vials of water and wait. As long as your generator has divine charges, these will run until all of your potions are mixed. With 3 machines active mixing Spirit Weed Potions, you'll make about 6.3 million GP per day. Each machine uses 210 machine charges per day and can hold 13,000 herbs. At 960 potions per day, you could stock up your machines and check them once every 14 days for over 85 million GP profit. You can complete this in about a minute if you set your max guild guard and teleport to the Invention Guild and teleport here using the Grace of the Elves. Making Vis Wax at the Rune Goldberg machine is another really fast and profitable daily. This method only requires 50 rune crafting for access to the Rune Crafting Guild. The Rune Goldberg machine takes in 3 different types of rune each day and gives Vis Wax, which are about 20k each. You can get up to 100 Vis Wax per day depending on how well your rune selection matches the day's runes. On average, you can expect to get about 1.5 million GP per day here with decent luck. Each day there's a different required rune for the first slot, which you can find on the wiki page, which will be in the description. The second is one of 3 different runes for each player, which will also be shown on the wiki page. The third is completely random. If you have 99 rune crafting, the skill cape will tell you what your third rune is each day. This should only take about a minute or so if you teleport to the Rune Crafting Guild with a Wicked Hood. Other than 50 rune crafting, you want a decent stack of runes for this, which you can get from the next method. A lot of runes have become very expensive lately, but the prices in the rune shops haven't raised to match. There are a lot of rune shops in the game, but I don't recommend you go to each one of them every day and buy runes, just one of them. If you've done Lunar Diplomacy, teleport to Lunar Isle and run north to Baba Yaga's shack. Buy out each of the runes except for Laws and Mines. If you use Surge and Bladed Dive to get there, you can do this in a little under a minute, netting about 800,000 GP. You can use the runes, sell them, or stockpile them for your daily Vis Wax. With these passive money makers, you can easily sustain your membership and stack some cash on the side. I hope you all found these useful, and I may put out more money making guides in the future if you do. Thanks for watching, bye!